second.
Hey guys, hey, welcome. We are live. I'm just gonna hang up on my WhatsApp with Pedro. I will be doing the live tonight myself, which is why it's a few minutes late. Thanks for your patience. And today we have a really exciting talk on hypnotherapy for lower back pain relief. And we're actually going to do some hypnosis tonight. So I want to get you excited and ready for that. So if you don't know me already, my name's Daryl. I'm an expert hypnotherapist and emotional health coach. And today's specific topic is going to be, how does hypnotherapy or hypnosis help with lower back pain? Not just physically, but also emotionally and neurologically. As I said, we will be doing hypnosis. So if you need to let anyone know that you're going to do some hypnosis, now would be a really good time to go and shush the kids or find a room where you can be quiet and alone. If you're watching this back as a recording, pause it while you get yourself set up. But if you're watching this live, it's okay if you miss a little bit at the beginning. Okay. Now, if you have felt your back tense during stress, and I bet that you have, if that's why you're here, then it makes sense, doesn't it, that relaxing your back can also help relax it, right? Your muscles are like a clenched fist around your back. And I want you to get ready tonight to let hypnotherapy unclench those muscles, okay? Hypnotherapy supports recovery from lower back pain, and that's really exciting. If you've been in back pain, if you've suffered for a long time, then tonight might be the start of a journey where you can really help yourself with that. You know, hypnosis works in a number of ways to help with lower back pain. It helps physically. It helps to relax the muscles, and it helps to also reduce pain perception by calming the nervous system. A 2018 study in pain medicine found that hypnosis reduced chronic pain intensity by up to 40% by altering pain signals between the body and the brain. It's pretty exciting, right? And because not all hypnosis works the same for every person every time, with Vida, we're going to use a variety of hypnotherapy styles. Tonight, I'm going to show you a bit of that, including guided relaxation. This is going to be with the goal of releasing physical tension stored in your back. Now, hypnotherapy works more than just physically. As I mentioned, it also works emotionally. Okay, so it's not just for physical issues. Dr. John Sarno, I don't know if you've heard of him, he was a rehabilitation physician at New York University. He observed that many of his patients with chronic back pain had no clear physical abnormalities, so nothing that was showing up on x-rays or MRIs, and yet their pain persisted. He noticed pain often would flare up during stressful life events like job losses or family tension, and this led him to develop the concept of tension myositis syndrome. So TMS. TMS is where the mind creates physical pain to distract from emotional stress. An example would be back pain spiked during a divorce, despite no physical injury, suggesting that emotions like anger or fear are the trigger. The mind uses pain to avoid uncomfortable emotions. I know most people I know would rather have physical than emotional pain. Is that you? If so, you can maybe understand what your brain's doing. John Sarno theorized that repressed emotions such as stress, anger, or anxiety cause the brain to tighten muscles, creating real physical pain by this tightening as a protective mechanism. This distraction keeps you focused on the pain rather than confronting the underlying feelings like unresolved grief or workplace stress. Have you noticed your back pain getting worse when you're stressed? If so, what emotions were you feeling? Think back. What was happening in your life just before it happened? Someone in the comments is saying that their back pain started with a past relationship breakdown. That is so common. The very first time I ever had back pain personally was when I found out about the sudden death of a loved one. There was an immediate response, and it took a long time to work through. And hypnotherapy can help. Hypnotherapy unlocks emotional healing to relieve your pain. So this is the good news. Hypnotherapy, like we use in the Vita method, guides you into a relaxed state where you can access and release emotions safely, breaking this TMS cycle down. By addressing emotions directly, like anger or fear, hypnosis reduces the brain's need to create pain as a distraction, and this eases muscle tension and pain signals. I've had so many of my clients resolve physical issues after dealing with underlying emotions, and I'd like that for you. Sarno's evidence came from his own clinical success too. Over decades, John Sarno treated thousands of patients by educating them about the mind body connection and encouraging emotional awareness through journaling or therapy. Many patients experienced significant pain relief without physical treatments. For example, patients would journal about suppressed anger and they would feel physical relief from it. This reinforced his belief that emotional stress, not structural issues, drives chronic pain. Now, the Vita method builds on top of Sarno's philosophy. Our approach uses hypnosis, it uses somatics, neurolinguistic programming, journaling, all of the above to help your nervous system feel safe and to reduce pain. It's full of practical tools that empower you to manage emotional stress and pain anytime. So if you want to look into it, go now to vitaforlonger.com. But let's get back to how hypnosis can help you, right? Because that's what we're doing tonight. It can also help neurologically. So with chronic pain, pain lingers because the nervous system gets stuck in a protective loop. It doesn't want you to hurt yourself. And what it does is it overreacts when you're stressed, and it sends an amplified pain signal to the brain, even when the injury's gone, even if there's no injury, even if there's no physical cause. Think of your nervous system like a fire alarm that goes off when you cook toast. Mine goes off just when I open the oven, even if there's no burning at all. That is too sensitive, and that's what's happening with your brain. In 2017, the Journal of Psychosomatic Research published a study that linked chronic stress to heightened pain perception via the amygdala. So this is your brain's fear center. It's just a little bit in the middle of your brain, okay? And what it did was it would sense danger and send off signals, keeping you in a pain loop. Now, hypnosis and meditation are shown to calm the amygdala down. The hypnosis or meditation doesn't even need to be targeted. We've made targeted hypnosis, but actually just doing any hypnosis or meditation at all, just for 5 to 10 minutes a day, can help your amygdala to become less overreactive, to calm it down, and to start helping you right away. In 2018, a study in Pain Medicine magazine showed that hypnosis also reduces pain perception by altering brain activity in other pain processing areas. There's a whole bunch of areas in your brain involved with processing pain, and it would calm them down. Hypnosis has been used in hospitals around the world. It's been used successfully for over a century in place of anesthetic. Some people who are allergic to anesthetic still get surgery using hypnosis. If you look online, if you search the news articles, you're going to find out about this. In Vita, our sessions aim to retrain your nervous system, to dial down that alarm so it doesn't go off unnecessarily, to reduce pain signals, but also to work on the emotions and the underlying causes. We want you to have a pain-free life, and that can start right now. Okay, so a bit of safety. We're going to do some hypnosis, and we're not allowed to remove your pain without permission from your GP. Okay, so tonight my session is going to be about reducing tension and setting the scene for pain-free back. If you want to remove pain, go and ask your GP or your healthcare provider if it's safe to do so, because there's some injuries, for example, that require you not to move. And if you remove the pain and you move too much, it can make them worse, right? So we want to make sure that when we're working together, we're working safely. Safety is paramount. And tonight, you're going to feel some relief because we can reduce tension and we can really get your body ready to let go of what it needs to let go of so that you can feel better. Now, a side note, if you're low in magnesium your body's going to find it really hard to relax. It doesn't matter what drugs, what mind body stuff you do. If you don't have enough magnesium, your muscles will find it hard to relax. So check with your naturopath or your nutritionist or your pharmacist if magnesium might be right for you. Personally, I take magnesium glycinate every night. Okay. Now, before we do this hypnosis, I want you to also make sure that it's safe for you to relax. Relax completely. So no driving, no operating heavy machinery. Only listen to this next part if you can safely relax completely. And why not set this intention now? By the end of this hypnosis, you're going to let your mind help you to feel better. By the end of this hypnosis, you will move more freely. You will move more confidently. You'll know when it's safe to move or to not move. You will listen to your body. You will notice pain loops and intervene to reverse them. And before we get into the start of this hypnosis where you're really going to relax, a quick side note. We've got a storm outside. It's pretty wild. It's pretty heavy. So if we have a power cut and you lose me, what'll happen is some time will pass and you'll just wake up or you'll fall asleep. So if you need to be awake at the end of this, set an alarm. Okay. Now, I want you just to start with your eyes closed and just move your attention around your body. I want you to put your attention to your breathing. Notice what sounds you can hear. What sounds are there in the room? What sounds are there outside of the room? Just notice. How are you breathing? Are you breathing from the top of your chest? Are you breathing deep? Just notice. Is there any tension in your body? Maybe there's tension in your jaw. If there's tension in your jaw, you can just lift your fingers up to your jaw and just gently press on your jaw or rub it. With your eyes closed, move your eyes all the way to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, and take a deep breath. And breathe out nice and slow. And another deep breath. Breathe out nice and slow. You know, you can relax more anytime you want to, simply by taking that long, deep breath. By taking a long, deep breath in and breathing out really slow all the way out. I want you just to imagine your shoulders relaxing. Imagine that they're moving away from your ears. So there's like a magnet repelling your shoulders. Imagine what it would be like if all the muscles from head to toe relaxed. If everything became loose and limp and you're like a rag doll. And don't worry if it is hard for you to imagine. It's okay. You can practice. Whatever you want, you can have it. Whatever experience you want of hypnosis, you can get that. It might come all at once tonight, amazing. But if not, you can come back and you can practice it again and again. The more you practice, the better you get. The more you relax, the more you spend time imagining relaxation, the easier it is for your body to know what you want. So if you struggle tonight, I want you to go and do something tomorrow that's really relaxing. Get a massage or have a bath. Do something that makes you feel so relaxed and make a point to pay attention to what it feels like to be so very relaxed. So the next time you come back and do this hypnosis, it's easier, a little bit easier, or maybe a lot easier. But whether it's easier, whether it's hard, you can remember what it feels like to relax, can't you? You can imagine a time when you were on holiday on a beach or lying in bed tucked up and there was nothing to do and you were just all floppy, all loose and limp. You had nowhere to go, you had nothing to do, and your body remembers what that felt like. Your body knows what it's like to release all tension, to be so deeply relaxed. Like when you look at a baby who's sleeping so deeply, so peacefully, every muscle in their body just completely relaxed. And imagining looking at yourself from above and seeing your face relaxing, all the muscles relaxing, all the muscles down through your whole body, relaxing so deeply, so comfortably. Your legs are beginning to feel heavy. They just don't want to move. Your arms are heavy too, loose and limp. And I want you to imagine what it would be like if you could double your relaxation. Take a deep breath. And when you breathe out slowly, imagine what it's like to double your relaxation. That's it. Because you're naturally good at relaxing. It's safe to relax, and it's what your body knows how to do. It does it every night when you sleep. At some point, whether you find it easy or whether you find it hard to sleep, as long as it's safe, you wind down, you relax deeply. Your focus narrows and narrows and narrows until you switch off and fall deeply asleep. And you can imagine sleeping deeply and dreaming a beautiful dream about your favorite cuddly animal, playing with a dog or a kitten, or if you're not into animals, it can be something else. And in this dream, there's a beautiful color floating all around you. It's smooth and cool and soft. It's a healing color. It's a color that makes your back feel better, that makes your body feel soft and comfortable. A song's playing in this dream, somebody singing, or a piece of music that lets you know that you can be free. Now, you don't have to visualize this clearly. You can just imagine it. Just go with it. What would it be like if you were dreaming a dream with a cuddly animal, this color, smooth and cool, all around you, and a song playing, letting you know that you can be free? And in this dream, I want you to imagine somebody walks up to you, somebody wise, somebody you respect and love. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. And they whisper something into your ear. Now, you might not be able to hear it, but that's okay. Your subconscious can hear it. The part of you that makes your heart beat, that makes your hair grow, that heals you, is receiving advice from somebody very, very wise that knows exactly what you need to do to sort out your back. I'm going to be silent just for 30 seconds while you listen to this advice. And again, don't worry, you're not necessarily going to hear anything. I want you just to imagine it. Imagine somebody wise is whispering advice into your ear, telling you what to do. Now, there was a time when your body felt strong, when your body felt safe, when your body was pain-free. And if you don't remember that, you can be sure that it happened even before you were born, even in the womb where there was only safety. No matter what was going on outside of the womb, in the womb, you felt secure, you felt held. But maybe there's a time you can think of more recently when you were strong, when you were pain-free before everything started happening before life took a turn. And I don't know what you were doing. Maybe you were hiking up a hill. Maybe you were dancing, or maybe you were laughing. Maybe you were just chilling out at home. See yourself there. Imagine yourself back in that time. What was it like to have strength in your body? I know you can remember. Take a deep breath if you want to relax more. Notice how safe and how powerful you felt in that moment. Notice how safe and how powerful you felt in that moment when you were strong. When your body could just move freely. I want you to remember what you saw in that moment. I want you to remember what you heard. What were the sounds like? And again, everybody's memory is different, and it might be a blur. It might not be clear. It doesn't matter. Make it as vivid as you can remember it, and let your brain fill in the gaps. Did you feel the sun on your skin? Did you hear the sound of birds? What was it like when you were strong and pain-free? When your body felt amazing? Reconnect to that. I want you to learn how to get back to this pain-free state. And it starts with remembering it. Your body can remember what it was like to feel good, to feel free, to feel loose. I want you to give a color to this feeling. I want you to make that color bright and strong. Give a sound to this feeling. And make a symbol. It could be anything at all. It could be like a bird. It could be a shape. I want you to have a color, a sound, and a symbol that represents the feeling of being free to help you go back to it. And I want you now to imagine you're sitting down at home, relaxing after a long day. Take a deep breath and breathe out slowly. Relax your body. That's good. Don't worry if there's still sensation in your back. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you're doing with your mind to help yourself. And you're sitting at home and you're relaxing. And up in front of you is a screen, a TV or a cinema screen in your home somewhere safe. And on that screen is a video of the way you have been moving over the last months. And just notice what you're doing in this video. Don't worry if you can see it. Just imagine it. What is it like to imagine a video of you moving in that way you have been? And now we just want to white out that screen, drain all the color. We want to put the symbol on the screen, the symbol that you imagined, that sound in the background, and put the color onto the screen, the color of being strong. And now I want you to play on the screen a new way of moving. How are you going to move in the future when you're free, when your back feels good? What's that like? Just notice what it's like to see yourself moving confidently, moving freely, moving strong. Don't worry about when it happens. If it's in an hour, a minute, a day, a week, a month, it doesn't matter. Just see yourself moving comfortably, sitting down, standing up. Everything's better. And that symbol's there in the background somewhere, and that color's moving around, and that sound is in the background. And you can see that you've walked many steps, and you've walked away from your past. And in your past, there was an emotion that was either causing pain or blocking you from healing it. And if you turn around to face the past, you might be able to see that emotion. It might come as a symbol, like a fire or weapon, an animal. It might come as a shape. It might come as the word of that emotion, or it might come as a feeling. Don't go into the emotion, but just stay in that past, looking back at that emotion. What is it? The first one that came into your brain is probably the right one. And if that hasn't happened yet, that's okay. It might come into your brain tonight when you're sleeping and dreaming. Dreaming is the perfect time to heal. Sometimes we have really bad dreams because our mind body is actually clearing emotions in our sleep. It's amazing. And you wake up feeling wiped but better. So don't worry if it happens when you're sleeping and dreaming or if you can see it right now. But if you can look back from the future towards the past, I want you to see an emotion and I want you to visualize it being healed. Just imagine it. How does it heal? Does it burn off and dissipate? Does it evaporate? Does an angel come down and swoop it away? Does it get a cuddle? Do you release it and it floats into the air? Does it turn into a bird and fly off? Let your imagination do its job, okay? Whatever you think of is the right thing. Imagine this emotion being healed. Don't go into the emotion. Stay with me. And if it feels too much for you, just go back to that safe place in your mind, your bed or that holiday, and just leave that emotion for another time to deal with a professional, to deal with one-on-one, or to talk to a friend. But if you looked at that emotion and it's changed, fantastic. And if it hasn't yet, just leave it where it is and follow me, okay? I want you to go to the safe place in your mind. I want you to go back to a time when you felt so safe. Be there now in the present. And I want you just to clench your hand. Okay, take a deep breath. And when I say relax, you're going to relax all the muscles in your hand. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath and relax your hand. Let your hand become so relaxed. All the muscles in your hand heavy. That's good. And just let your hand relax. You can just leave it on your lap or by your side. I'm going to hold it up if anybody's watching. Some people prefer to have their eyes open for this. But you can definitely keep those eyes closed and just have that fist, that hand resting somewhere. Now, if it's too sore to use your hand, you can use your foot or any muscle. So I want you just to clench and put all your tension into that fist. Take a deep breath and 1, 2, 3. Relax all the muscles in your fists. Relax that hand completely. Let it feel heavy, loose, and limp. The more relaxed it is, the better you feel. The more relaxed your hand is, the more relaxed you can be. And tensing the muscles in your hand. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Relax that hand. Relax that hand. Let it be so relaxed. Make that hand the most relaxed hand you have ever seen, that you can ever imagine. And anytime you want to relax more, you can just tense your fist. You can tense it now. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath. And breathe out slowly. Relax. Relax that fist. Relax it completely. As your fist relaxes, you relax. And let this be an anchor for you. Let this be something you can do anytime to relax more. Anytime you want to relax your back, anytime you want to relax your mind or your body, anytime there's any twinges in your back and you want to relax it, I want you just to tense your fist. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3. Relax, relax completely. Just saying that word, relax. Breathing out slowly and just letting that fist relax. Let your hand relax. Let it be so heavy. Let this be a sign or a signal for your back to relax and your body to relax. And you can imagine that relaxation in your hand now, which is so heavy, so loose, so limp, moving up your arm, moving down to your back, and just completely relaxing all the muscles in your back. It doesn't have to happen all at once, but it can. What would it be like if all those muscles in your back could also, 1, 2, 3, deep breath, relax, relax completely. Just let all the tension go. Let it go. Let your mind help you to heal. Let yourself become completely relaxed. Release your physical tension. It's time now to release physical tension. It's time now to let your mind heal your body. It's time now to dial down the stress, to change the battery in the fire alarm. It's time now to tell your nervous system to release old protective patterns. It's okay. As long as it's safe to do so, your brain can now release old patterns that kept your back tense. You can release the tension now. It's time now, and you can do it now, and you must do it now, and you can become completely relaxed. And complete relaxation is accessible to you. You can have it. It makes you strong. It makes you healthy. It makes you whole. It makes you healed. It makes you free. And you're free to imagine all the time helps you to relax your mind. Is a very, very powerful things happen when you just open your mind as a way of dialing down tension and putting up the relaxation. Relaxation feels so good. And you're so good at visualizing the color blue, the shape of a triangle, the color yellow. And different things can help you, can't they? And there's more than one way for you to allow yourself to relax completely at the mercy of your subconscious brain. Is powerful. It's more powerful than you think it is. And there's many things that it knows exactly what you need to do this. You need to relax. You need to let go of any tension. Let it go. Just imagine it just disappearing. It turns into a bird and flies away. It turns into gas and just disappears into the atmosphere. And you're amazing. And you can do it. And you must do it. And you will do it. And it can take time, or it can be very, very quick. And you can allow it. And you must allow it. And you will allow it. And you have already allowed it. And you can smile and you can feel good, because feeling good helps you relax. And when you relax, you feel amazing. And anytime that you notice tension coming, you just take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Tense that fist. Say the word relax. Let your hand relax and let your body relax completely. This is a tool you can use in the future. Anytime you notice tension building in your body, 1, 2, 3, deep breath. Tense that fist and relax. Breathe out slowly. Relax that fist. Relax your hand. Breathe out slowly. Relax your body completely. And just imagine new protective patterns, patterns that involve dealing with emotion, being confident and strong and free, patterns that protect you through strength, strong patterns, safe patterns, patterns of being free, of living your life feeling amazing, moving, noticing loops starting really early and doing what you need to do to stop those loops and change direction. Maybe by tensing your hand, taking a deep breath, 1, 2, 3, saying relax, breathing out slowly, relax your hand, relax the tension in your body. And that symbol from earlier, that symbol that represented feeling good, feeling strong and safe, you sprinkle it in your future. Just imagine it being in your future in every moment, every day, every moment, every night. Because your back is becoming more and more free every day. You can watch this back, or it can happen all at once now. Because anytime you want your back to feel better, you can help yourself just by saying that word, relax. You can clench your fist, say 1, 2, 3, take a deep breath, and say relax as you breathe out slowly to make it more and more powerful, that relaxation that moves through your body. And it feels so good, doesn't it? It feels so good to relax. And knowing that you can come back and watch this again, knowing that you can say that word, relax, 1, 2, 3, deep breath, clench that fist and relax the fist and relax as you breathe out anytime that you want to. That means you can be confident as you leave that you're going to feel better and better. Anytime you want to unclench, relax. 1. It's time to get ready to come back and open your eyes. You can keep any positive sensations in your body. If there's any negative sensations, pay attention to them. Ask yourself what emotion might be behind them and resolve to deal with it. 2. As your eyes get ready to open, I want you to really remember the good feelings in your body. Suggest to yourself now that you're going to find it much easier or a little bit easier to relax completely anytime that you want to. 3, eyes opening, becoming awake, becoming aware, coming back to the room. 4, eyes open, wide awake. 5, awake, refreshed, keeping all your good feelings, feeling clear, feeling free. There we go. Take a moment to move. The thing is, when you've been sitting down, you might need to stand up and stretch. Go ahead and do that. Do it safely. When we sit down for too long, we need to get that blood flowing again. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that hypnotherapy. Tonight, we've seen how hypnotherapy can help with back pain physically, emotionally, and neurologically. And you've also experienced a powerful session, which becomes more powerful if you repeat it. So jump onto YouTube and we'll put the links below where you can watch this again and again. Repetition every day will give you even more powerful results. If you're interested to know more, send us a message or leave a comment, or you can check out the Vita method at vitaforlonger.com. I really hope this inspires you and that you're ready for your body to heal through hypnosis. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you next time.